G'day everyone and welcome back to the final part of the Tamiya Super Clodbuster build. This episode we're going to go through all the body steps. So the first part, and I didn't film any of this bit because it's pretty straightforward, is washing the body, giving it a coat of primer, and then spraying on the blue or whatever colour you're going to do it. I'm going for box colours, so just look in the instructions for what they are. I think this one was Mica Blue. Did require 3 tins of the Tamiya spray paint. The first one basically went in the air because it was sort of more windy than I thought, and a lot of it blew away. The only thing I'd change if I did it again is I would spray underneath the body with a black undercoat first to sort of hide the white under the body. Next is the TS38 gunmetal. This is for the two-tone for the bottom part of the paint. And Tamiya do give you, I'm going to get the part out here, some stickers to go on the top to basically divide up where the paint's going to separate, where the two colours are going to be. And if I'd known it was this much gunmetal on the back, I wouldn't have done so much blue. I would have just done the very top part of the trailer bed here. But this, of course, is going for the box colours. The paint goes on really nicely, as usual with Tamiya paints, which is always a bonus. And the same thing for the body. The only thing with the body is when you do the stickers at the side, is do the front ones first. Of course, you have the wheel arch to actually line up against and see how high it's meant to sit. I did a mistake of the very first one I put on was one of the rear ones, and I wasn't sure if it went to the edge of the lip, if it went over the edge, and I sort of misaligned it slightly, only by a few mil, but the other side I put the front one on first, and then you can see where it's meant to line up. And as you can see, I've got the masks on that Tamiya gives you, and they even then tell you to put on a bag of some sort and tape it down to protect the rest of the body from getting paint on it, and then you can just go for it, painting on more of the gunmetal to do the two-tone paint. As I said before, this is only if you're doing box art. If you're doing anything else, then you're not going to have to worry about doing this sort of step. So I did do about 3 or 4 coats of the gunmetal. At the end, peeling it off, you get the lovely two-tone, and Henry makes his appearance for the video. Always has to stick his head in when I'm doing videoing. So it come out rather nice, very crisp, clean lines. To me, it does use very good masking tape. There you can see just removing that bag and peeling back the masking tape. Make sure the blue is fully cured. Like, give it a full day, even after you've done it, just to make sure that paint seals. So here's the next step, which is all the parts for the blower and the roll cage. The back bit on the back right there, that it's got the 2 sections of the roll cage, it looks like, not the one I'm holding the other side. It actually moves on the tree, so that's an interesting part to sort of get used to. And there's also all these little clips that hold on like the roll cage together, and the spotlights and that. I recommend leaving them on the tree until you need them, because they look similar, but some of them do have different parts. And here's the hardware needed for this step. And then moving on, I actually did miss one part of the build, which was building this up, the tailgate. I found it later after I'd already edited this video, and I was like, no, I'm not moving everything. It was just simply showing you the hardware and the few parts for the tailgate. Everything goes together very easy on this body. It is a joy to build. The other thing I did between this, as you can see, is painted up the indicator lights, and also did silver around the windows and the door handles there. And I just used a Posca paint marker for this, as I feel I would have got probably a messier job if I painted. Not that this is terribly neat, but with my unsteady hands these days, I think it came out a lot better using the paint pen. And it looks good once you put that bit of extra detail on it. So as you can see, the blower's already on there, and the roll cage is already attached. and wait until we get to the next section. I should have cut this earlier. So here we are, tailgate's all mounted. As I said, there's nothing terribly difficult about this. It's only a few screws that go on. Just make sure you do everything nice and tight, because you don't want this rattling apart later on when stickers are attached and stuff like that. I did think about doing the inside of the tray black, but on second thoughts, and there you can see what I meant about the sticker not lining up exactly, because I put that back one on first instead of the front one on first. Whereas if I'd done the front, I would have seen where the line sort of joined up, and it would have been a better job. But I'm just showing you so you don't make the same mistake that I made. Now going on to the front end, just once again, these are the same sort of parts that you use on the rear. Similar sort of screws. And this all goes together very easily. Just follow the instructions. There's nothing that's difficult about this body, to be honest. It's just big and bulky, and you need a bit of area to work around. So here it is with all that step attached. Next, we're going to put that part on the actual body with just these few more screws. And here we have it all attached. As you can see, there's no front bumper because it's actually on the chassis. Now this step I should have put in earlier. Once again, some of these were mislabeled, so they sort of got out of step. You can see the blower there, which is only a screw or two that goes through the body and holds it on. But the big one that I was sort of tossing up and deciding what colour to do was the spotlight covers. Originally I was going to do them yellow to match the stickers that come on in the kit. And after a bit of thinking about it, I just decided to just leave them as they were, because if it rolls over and gets scratched, these are the first things that are going to get scratched. And here you can see those parts are all on the truck now. So we're basically down to the stickers, which surprisingly, for how big, how covered this truck is with stickers, there aren't many stickers. They're mostly big sheets. So, but at the same time, it can be sort of tricky to get everything lined up properly. If you want to use the water trick by putting some water, soapy water behind the sticker first so you can move it around, it probably would be the best way to do it. I just decided to do it the way I've been doing stickers lately, which is, as you see here, cut it out and trim off one corner so then I can line it up, which even then I didn't exactly get it straight. Sort of mucked this one up a little bit, but it's not terribly noticeable. But by leaving it like this, you can maneuver it around where you want first. And you see there's this little ridge in the center of the bonnet, which sort of you have to work around how far over you're going to put the sticker, because you do sort of have to go up and over it. So you can just stick down that corner that's exposed, lift the rest up, and slowly peel the rest of the backing away as putting the sticker down. So I've used this method now for the last couple of bodies, one which you haven't seen yet. I haven't even done the videos for it yet. It'll be a quick one video build series. And I was pretty happy how it came out, considering there was a lot of stickers for that body and some big stickers. And it came out pretty good, even though, once again, with Tamiya bodies and how some stickers line up, it can be easy to make mistakes, but it's part of living and learning. And if I can show you the mistakes, and if you do the same body, hopefully you don't make the same mistakes. And at the end, this is how it came out. I was pretty impressed. I wasn't sure about doing the kit scheme. I mean, it does look good on the box, but sometimes they look really good on the box and you try and do it and it just doesn't look anywhere near as good. But I'm pretty impressed with this. I'm looking forward to seeing it going. So that concludes this Clodbuster build series. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in a future video.